Round 32 in Los Angeles presents a simple, unforgiving mathematical reality for every team involved. Win or the tournament ends here. This pressure cooker environment is fueled by a single objective, the ultimate prize in international football, which dictates every tactical risk taken on the pitch. Spain entered the match as the heavy favorite, bringing a legacy of tournament dominance to face an Austrian side fighting to extend their stay on the world stage. Spain applied immediate pressure, with Lamin orchestrating dangerous corners and an early goal being disallowed. Yet the scoreboard remained stuck at 0-0 despite lopsided possession. In knockout football, missing these early opportunities shifts the mathematical advantage toward the defending underdog, who only needs to capitalize on a single mistake to change the game. Alexander Schlager acted as the primary obstacle to a Spanish breakthrough, delivering a series of stops that kept Austria level under immense pressure. When a goalkeeper consistently denies clear scoring chances with smart positioning, it forces the attacking team to rethink their entire approach. Breaking a defense this stubborn requires more than just increased effort. It demands a multi-tiered tactical framework designed to force the opposition out of their comfort zone. Spain's first tactical pillar involved launching strikes from the perimeter. We saw this when Laubaya fired a long-range shot that rattled the frame of the goal. This diagram illustrates the logic. By forcing the defensive block to physically expand to block a shooter, Spain creates gaps in the center. These powerful shots forced desperate saves, preventing Austria from resetting their shape or clearing their lines. The goal of a perimeter strike is frequently about more than the direct shot. It is a tool used to trigger defensive chaos and create high-probability rebounds. Once the defense was destabilized, Spain applied their second color, the tactical overload. This visualization shows the concept in action. A runner arrives from outside the play, rapidly filling the gap in a preoccupied defense. Pedro Boro executed this perfectly for Spain's second goal. He arrived late into the box, finding space the Austrian markers hadn't accounted for. The math here is simple. 2 defenders can manage 2 attackers, but when a third attacker enters the zone at speed, it creates a 3-on-2 advantage that a rigid man-to-man system cannot solve. By introducing a runner from outside the expected field of play, Spain neutralized Austria's defensive shape through the element of surprise. However, tactical overloads and manufactured chaos only result in goals if there is a focal point capable of direct finishing. Miguel Oibel is that focal point. He is the clinical presence, who converts structural advantages into actual points on the scoreboard. With a quick drop of the shoulder and a lethal strike, Oibel secured his first goal of the game and his third of the tournament. A pure finisher forces the defense to overcommit to a single man, naturally opening lanes for perimeter shooters and late runners to operate. Applying these 3 pillars simultaneously exhausts a defending team's physical and mental stamina over the course of 90 minutes. This simulation shows how a rigid structure eventually fails. Under multi-directional pressure, the defense begins to fracture until it suffers a complete collapse. The final blow came when a perfectly timed run allowed Miguel Oibel to score his second, pushing the lead to 3-0 and ending any hope of an Austrian comeback. This third goal was the definitive moment the match was put to sleep, ending the contest well before the final whistle. When referee Glenn Newland brought the match to a conclusion, Spain had officially secured their place in the next round with a 3-0 victory. While narrow victories often hinge on luck, this 3-goal margin reflects an offensive machine that creates high-quality chances through multiple tactical channels. This performance serves as a warning to the rest of the field. Defending against one Spanish tactic only leaves you vulnerable to the other 2. Dismantling a stubborn opponent through these layered tactics illustrates the ruthless efficiency that defines the modern Spanish identity.